Welcome, my friends, to episode 17 of the Liverpool series here on Football Manager 2019. Today we have got the second leg of the last 16 Champions League game against Real Madrid. Now this is going to be a one-game episode because I've just edited down the previous episode and it was a pretty long-ass affair. It was like 36 minutes long and I don't want to make videos like ridiculously long, so I am sorry about that. It will just be a one-game episode today. Let's have a look at what we've done since last time. So we had that Carabao Cup defeat, which I'm still pretty disappointed about. Since then, a 1-0 win over Crystal Palace, in which Zaha was sent off for them. Salah scoring the winner 11 minutes from time before. The 0-0 draw against Fulham. We don't seem to be able to beat these. Fulham are like our bogey team or kryptonite. Although we didn't lose, we still managed to get a point. But Anfield, we should be smashing Fulham. It's a really disappointing game. But we did bounce back against Bristol City with a 4-0 win. Robertson, Mane, Keita and Ndidi, 4 different goal scorers. We had Virgil van Dijk, but do we have him back for Fulham? No, we had Virgil van Dijk back for this game as well. Not that we really missed him because we didn't concede a goal without him. But we did have a 3-0 win against Watford. After that, Mane with 2 goals and an own goal from Pontus Dahlberg, giving us all 3 points. Let's have a look at the Premier League table. I know we haven't focused much on the league in recent episodes. The focus will go back onto that next time out. But we have a 5-point lead over Arsenal. Same amount of games played. Tottenham are in 3rd. We got 9 points to them now, so I think it's pretty much 2-horse race between ourselves and Arsenal. We've maintained a fairly solid gap throughout. We haven't really been caught that much, but we're still not managing to get away from them yet. So I imagine it's going to be between ourselves and Arsenal for the title. Chelsea 4th on 60, City on 60 as well. Man United having a pretty average season on 53, and then Wolves behind that. But we have got a 2-0 deficit to claw back against Real Madrid. So what are we waiting for? Let's get into it now and see if we can keep our Champions League campaign alive. So here we are then, just a couple of injuries to mention to you. First, Joe Gomez is going to be out like we saw in the last episode. He picked up that injury in the Carabao Cup final, a broken lower arm. He's going to miss 3 to 5 more weeks of action, and unfortunately Trent Alexander-Arnold is ruled out this game with a pulled hamstring. I mean, Lyon is a very capable backup, as we all know, so we should be fine in that regard. And Alexander-Arnold, in truth, his form's been a little bit sloppy lately. He's not quite been producing the high level that we know he can. So this is going to be the team. Then we've got Alisson in goal, a back 4 of Lyon, Manolas, Van Dijk and Robertson. Got Ndidi in front as always with Fabinho and Jorginho. Wijnaldum, who comes into this game today, I think he could utilise his energy a lot more, especially in that attacking sense, and supporting Salah out wide. So we'll see how that goes. Got Salah on the right then, Mane on the left, and then Firmino up front. Like always, is Keita. He's back from his injury, so I don't have to rely on Adam Bogdan being on the bench anymore. Thank God for that. Okay, so Real Madrid going with a back 3 again. They got this guy's like Ruben Diaz, the wonder kid from Benfica, I want to say. Yeah, they signed him for 54 million, so that's a pretty tasty back 3 there. Modric and Kroos in the midfield, with Benzema, who's now got the 23 shirt. That is really odd. Why has he suddenly changed the number 23? That's really weird. Anyway, Rodrigo's number 9 now. So Benzema's been shafted out of his number. So auto instructions like we normally do. I'm going to be aggressive and I'm going to say we owe Real Madrid after what happened in our last game, and that has worked for most of them, which is good enough for me. I mean, I don't really have any expectations going into this game. If we can pull it off, it's brilliant. But which is kind of weird because obviously I set the Champions League out as our main focus, but even if we go out of it, we can then concentrate on trying to win back-to-back titles. Mane on the left-hand side plays it into Firmino. We have the first chance of the game. It's Mo Salah, and Mo Salah scores. This could be on, guys. This could be on. 3 minutes in, Mo Salah has put us 1 goal away from levelling it up. I mean, I said in the last episode, 2-0 was not an impossible margin to recover. And it's worked out that way. Firmino over to Salah hasn't worked out that way yet. Courtois nowhere near it. Pretty poor goalkeeping from him, I have to say. But we are 1 goal away from levelling it up. This could be well and truly on. Also, I am having a little internal debate with myself at the moment because the plan was to end this save at the end of this season save. But if we don't, then I'm tempted to go one further and have one last attempt at trying to win it, because I do want to do another save, a longer term save, starting lower down. This was basically just almost like a beta save, even though the beta was like 2 months ago. This is Sergio Ramos is giving it away, of all people, to Mo Salah. Courtois saves it. But yeah, this was going to be like a tester series. It's going to be like my first FM series on the channel. Start with a big team and feel our way into it, and then start another save after that. So depending on how this season goes, I might do one more. Mane absolutely smacks one in from 25 yards, I think, off the bar and in. His 30th goal of the season. I haven't really been concentrating on the game that much, to be fair. Let's have a look at this again. It's Robertson's throw out to Firmino on that right hand side, plays it into Fabinho, who dribbles for it for a little bit, plays it into Mane, stops it, gets it out of his feet and just wallop. Wow, what a strike that is. Courtois doesn't get anywhere near it like he did for the first goal, and we are level. We could even go in front here. 2-0 was definitely not impossible. Fabinho strikes from distance and Courtois makes the save, and it goes out for a corner kick. This has been an awesome first half, way better than I ever imagined. Right with the short corner into Salah, over to Kroos now and Didi, but Kroos clears it. Unfortunately, I am massively happy. This is like the reverse of the Arsenal game, except we didn't quite bottle it that time. Here's Firmino into Fabinho, cuts it out. We are absolutely dominating Real Madrid. 20 shots to 0. I am aware this could be like another sucker punch game, like Man City, but I'm absolutely delighted. We're only going to need, if we can get a goal, make us favourites to win, go there and make it happen. Only Van Dijk seemed motivated to get a goal, which, considering he's a defender, probably not the result I wanted. Right, there we go, we have greened it up, we've managed to recover that, but we've been absolutely all over Real Madrid. I was considering maybe changing the formation for this game. Did I say baby instead of maybe? I think I might have done. Considering the formation change, going to like a 4-2-3-1, but then it would have needed like a Lallana type of player as Fabinho smacks it against the bar. This could be ours. This could definitely be ours. I mean, it's too early to say at the moment, but I say that now. Bale's going to score this, isn't he? Oh, went close. That's Real Madrid's first shot of the game after 55 minutes. I've got to think about how I do this tactically as well, because I want to maintain our good flow, I suppose, to this game. Obviously, players are going to tire. You can see Fabinho's getting quite tired like he normally does. But I'm going to make the change. I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to bring Oxlade-Chamberlain on for Fabinho. Fabinho is getting quite tired. Could I have him as a Metzala and thingy somewhere else? I'll have Oxlade-Chamberlain as the Metzala, and then I'll put Wijnaldum into another role, be the advanced playmaker, but on support. I don't really know how that's going to work out. If we don't get a goal in the next few minutes, I might have to change the system as well. We are heading for extra time, that is the thing. And I don't really want to take any of my front three off. I might just leave it until extra time and then assess it from there. I'm thinking about maybe going to a back three as well, because Robertson's on the yellow card. I just don't really know how. I've got to be so careful with how I play this. But it looks like we're heading to extra time. That first half was nowhere near, or that second half, should I say, was nowhere near as good as the first half. I was hoping that we were going to get the job done, and I'm going to say it's time for everyone to dig in, and that actually worked. So we'll give it a little bit of extra time. I don't think we get 4 subs. I think that's just domestic cups. I think we still get 3 substitutions. Oh, Mane, man. We've also got to start looking at our penalty takers, and I realised that I've taken Fabinho off when he's our best penalty taker. Who else? Jorgensen's a good penalty taker. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a risk now, and I know this is quite a big risk. I think I'm going to take Robertson off and then go to a back 3 with Lyon in there, which I know is a massive, massive risk. Though, I'm just going to try something. No. worse. I know indeed he can play centre back sort of, but he's not very good there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Jorgensen on for Robertson. I'm going to put him as a complete put him as the advanced forward, and then hopefully Firmino can link up with him really well. We're going to try and focus play through the middle, be a little bit more direct, and we're going to look for the overlap. We'll go for the overlaps there, and then try and distribute, just a target man or playmaker. Try and distribute to the playmaker and see if we can get something going in that sense. But I definitely do need to change the system in some capacity, so that's what we're going to try. We've got two strikers up there now. Firmino is really tired, but I sort of need him because he's a quality forward option at half time. Let's get straight into the second half. Let's see if we can find a winner, or is this going to go to a penalty shootout? I think I know the substitution I want to make. Keita is better than, oh no, they're kind of the same really. But what I'm thinking about doing is one last forward. Oh no, how's Henderson penalties? Let's have a look at Henderson. Haven't even considered him. They're all kind of similar in terms of penalty taking ability. Keita's got the better finishing. They both got the same composure. So I think for that reason, I'm going to bring Keita on for Ndidi, who's on a yellow card. And that screen wanted to drag, didn't it? Though this is a very risky formation now. We're playing as a deep line playmaker on defend. I know this is a massive risk to take, but I think it's just something that we've got to do. I know formation-wise it's a little bit weird, and we're very, very central now. It's sort of like a 3-3-4, should I say, but we've got to try and throw on as many positive options as we possibly can, and whilst thinking about a penalty shootout. Here's Marcelo. This is the first proper highlight in extra time. It's been a bit dull, I have to say, since extra time started, but we're giving it away to Rafa Varane, hoping that Van Dijk had time there to bring it down. Hopefully this is not going to cost us. Carvajal into Asensio, and this save likes to punch me in the balls, doesn't it? It really does. Real Madrid have probably won it now. Oh man, let's have a look. I mean, Van Dijk can, he's a world-class centre-half, one of the best in the world. Surely he's got the awareness to bring that down, control it, and look for a pass. Instead he heads it to Bale. Asensio hits it first time, and we are out of the Champions League. I'm going to try and do some instructions. It's not going to make a blind bit of difference. More expressive, do all this sort of stuff. Kick it long, distribute over opposition defence. 60 seconds to go. It's not going to make a blind bit of difference, and we are going to be out of the Champions League. And it's another bit like the Carabao Cup final. It's another massive kick in the goalies for us. We have exited. We did really well to come back into the game, and once Mane got that second, I really thought that it could be ours. And do you know what? I'm going to be calm, but I'm going to say it's unacceptable. No excuses. It was Van Dijk's mistake that led to the goal. I thought he would be the one player that I could actually rely on to be calm in that situation. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that's it. We've received 5 million for the client. Oh, cool. That's awesome. First leg triumph, all that kind of stuff. We've got 8 million, but unfortunately, I praise Mane, even though it didn't really amount to anything. But there we go. Our goal for the season is over. Unfortunately, we are now out of the Champions League. It does mean that we can now actually draw our attention back to the league, because we haven't played a league game on a camera for a while. I don't think I'm going to bother with the FA Cup, because I know we're into the quarterfinal. It's 6th round is quarterfinal, isn't it? Pretty sure it is. We're into the quarterfinals, but it's not really a priority of mine, if I'm honest. So we'll come back. I'd say what, we'll probably come back for the Man United game. We'll come back for Man United. We'll play all this stuff behind the scenes. We'll come back for the United game at Anfield. But guys, that is going to be everything for this episode. Then we could come back for Everton as well. We've got Merseyside derby there. We'll see that even the fixture list is laughing at us. Look at that. Even the fixture list, it's laughing at us. There we go. But that is going to be everything for today's game. So thank you very much for watching. As always, please leave a like on there if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you are new to the channel, comment below any thoughts and suggestions you may have if you'd like to check me out on social media, and check out my other channels